beauties, how are you? I am so happy. I have so many things to share with you. Today's going to be a talking video. It's going to be a life update, a major life update because something huge is already on the horizon and I'm super excited and I just can't wait to talk to you guys about it. Jesse and I are already starting IVF, or we already started IVF. And I wanted to share my journey because I know that so many women out there are going through the same thing. When I shared a picture last time on Instagram about a week ago, I got so many responses from women who are going through the same journey, who are doing the shots, or maybe you are just freezing your eggs. Nonetheless, you are going through the same journey. And I wanted to share my journey because I have found so much comfort in other women's journey, and hopefully I can be of some sort of comfort to you if you are about to start or if you already are. You know, it just feels wonderful to know that there's other women going through the same thing. So IVF is something that Jesse and I have been wanting to do for a really long time. I did a video about a year ago talking about the reason why we haven't been able to get pregnant. So I will link it down below if you guys want to check out that video. The reason why we haven't been able to get pregnant is because both of my fallopian tubes are blocked and they have scar tissue. So nothing is going through them, and the next option was for us, IVF. To be honest with you guys, the real reason is because I have been struggling with depression my entire life since I was little. And I was just really afraid of what the hormones were going to do to my body, that I was just afraid of attempting this. I feel like most of my life I've been living in fear, and this is something that I'm working on within myself because I have led my life with courage, but fear is still there. My aha moment, my paradigm shift, I should say, was when I started to see that the best thing that I can do is lead with love instead of fear in any situation. So instead of being afraid of what might happen, right? Because fear is not even real. A lot of the fear that I felt in my life has been completely made up, and then I take these ideas that I make up in my head and then I make decisions and I live my life based on these imaginary ideas. Even though, yes, there's so many changes that are happening within my body, which I know it's not going to be an easy journey, but why, just because it's not easy, that doesn't mean that I can't love it and I still can't enjoy it. You know, one of the first things that I just started doing, actually I just stopped, was birth control. I got on birth control for the very first time ever, guys. I've never been on the pill ever, or I've never been in any type of birth control ever in my entire life. So I got really emotional the first day that I took the first pill because I wasn't sure what the side effects were going to be for me specifically, because I know it varies depending on women. And I was also just afraid of what was going to happen to my emotions as well, right? I'm also very in tune with my menstrual cycle. Like when I'm bleeding, I love it. And I love it because I used to hate it. I used to hate being on my period. More on that in another video. I feel like the period conversation could be a whole different thing. But I'm a woman who loves being in tune with her menstrual cycle, my moon cycle. And I honestly schedule my life around my period. So I knew that taking the pill was going to throw me off balance completely, because that's going to just throw me off balance. And it did, because now today's the what? Today's the 21st of the month and I'm already on my period again because I already got off the pill. Yesterday, I had a really tough day emotionally, and I've been breaking out all over my face. Not that bad, but I have been breaking out more than usual. And I've been a little bloated, and my period is just off balance. So I did get emotional the first day that I took the pill because I already knew that I'm not going to be able to stay you know, in a connection with my period. It just threw me off balance, and having that I've been working really hard to cultivate my period and really honor it and fall in love with being on my period instead of looking at it like something that I just, like, it's a burden, you know, it's actually a beautiful thing. So I already knew that all of these hormones, this whole situation, this whole journey is going to change me internally very drastically, guys. Even though there's so many different things that are happening, I am so happy that I'm doing this because I'm looking at the big picture and I know how strong of a woman I am. And I honestly just admire women in general and how strong we are by nature. And just going through a situation like this that really takes a toll on your body and your emotions, and women are still able to overcome situations like this and do it not even once, do it several times, oh my gosh, and all the other things that we do to show up and be incredible mothers and wives and business women and people who give back to their community and still have a social, I mean, it's a lot to balance, guys, but we somehow always seem to do it. And I feel like we just need to acknowledge ourselves because that's often something that we don't do. We look at other women and we're like, wow, you're really doing it. But do we ever look in the mirror and actually say, I'm proud of you to the reflection in the mirror? After I finish a workout, guys, I actually start crying because I'm like, I'm so proud of you. You know, because there's so many moments in the workout that I just want to quit and just give up, but I push through. So at the very end, when it's time to finish, not give up, just finish, I just feel so proud of myself and I say, I'm proud of you. And then I just start crying because I'm like, I'm actually proud of myself, you know? So it's a beautiful feeling, and that's something that we should definitely work towards achieving and just loving ourselves and being proud of everything that we do, because we do so much and we put so much pressure on ourselves as well that we don't even realize all the pressure that we put on ourselves to be amazing as a mother, as a wife, as a sister, as a friend, as a businesswoman, as everything, you know? Anyways, I'm super excited. Guys, tomorrow is the day that I do the first 2 sets of shots back to back, and I'm gonna start doing the shots in my belly for about 8 to 10 days. And then towards the end of those days, I'm actually gonna bump it up to 3 shots back to back. The needles are little, but it's still a needle that's like this big that's going inside your stomach. So that's gonna be happening. That's something that I was a little afraid of. But I'm not scared of no needle. I am actually. I don't like needles, but oh well. I got all the medication and the training on Monday, and I can't believe Friday is just happening right now, basically. I don't know if I'm gonna film that. But yeah, so what we're doing right now is just pretty much creating the embryo, and we're going to do testing on the embryo and all that stuff. That's what we decided to do, and we're going to have them frozen, and then we're gonna come back in June or July, and that's when we're going to actually get pregnant. So we're not going to get pregnant now, even though we could. We're just gonna wait a few more months, but we're gonna do the quote-unquote hard part right now, and then we'll see what happens. So yeah, this is where we are at currently right now. And I did start working out. I am a month in, 4 weeks into the 80-day Obsession, which is a workout program through Beachbody. And I wanted to bring it up only because it has been making drastic changes in my body. My booty that was non-existent is somehow round now and like lifted, and my muscles and my legs are stronger and toned, and I've been having so much fun with this workout program because I've also lately have been feeling very antisocial, like I just want to stay home, and yeah, my emotions just have been completely off. So the last thing that I want to do is really interact with, you know, too many people right now, to be quite honest with you. I just feel like I want to keep to myself right now for whatever reason. That's just what I feel. So I haven't been in the mood to drive to Barry's boot camp and do a whole workout with like 40 people, you know? So I've been enjoying it, and I've been seeing a lot of changes. I've been eating so much cleaner and healthier and doing so many different changes to my day-to-day routine and my life. And this is something that I'm committed to doing because I need to be in the best physical and mental shape that I can possibly be to be able to go through a journey that's going to create a lot of internal changes, especially having that I have a really long history of depression. I need to be feeling my best because I don't want this to take a toll on me. And then on top of that, if I'm not working out and not eating properly, then I'm just gonna be completely out of balance and it's gonna be horrible. So I need to continue to do things that are actually going to make me feel better and look better. And on my Instagram, guys, I wasn't even planning this, but I've been having so much fun getting dressed in the morning because I feel more confident in my body and in the way that I look, that I've been posting outfits of the day literally every single day, and my whole feed is just outfit inspiration. And I'm so happy that you guys are loving it as well because I love fashion, I love beauty. It's something that I used to express myself, and I'm just so happy that that's something that I'm starting to do again, you know? That is currently what I have been up to, just really staying to myself and going through this journey and taking care of my body, listening to my body and taking care of it and my health and being present with my family and enjoying life every single day because I honestly lay down in bed sometimes and I'm just like, time is really just, it's not waiting for anybody. And wow. You know, time is just, it goes by so fast. I have been doing YouTube for a decade. Does it feel like a decade? Because it does not feel like a decade to me at all, guys. It's insane that that's even like the reality. But yeah, so I just want to say thank you so much to each and every single woman right now who is going through this journey, who has been sharing on Instagram with me what you guys are going through, the shots. I will be thinking of you tomorrow, today for you, but tomorrow for me on Friday night when we mix all that medication and we start the injections. So none of them are actually going to go in my butt. I thought I was gonna get some shots in my butt, but they're all going to be in my stomach. So anyways, I'm super excited and I can't wait to share a lot more details with you guys. Have a blessed and beautiful day. If you have any questions or if you want to share your journey for other women also to feel inspired and like they're not alone in the comments section, I think that would be a wonderful place to share. So have a blessed and beautiful day, guys. I love you and I will see you in my next video. Bye.